I don't want to spoil anything because I truly feel that Cradle is a game best played as blind as possible, so I'll mainly be talking about the first few minutes, though I have played quite a bit further than that. Cradle is a first-person adventure created by Flying Cafe. It's as much about figuring out what's exactly happened to you as it is figuring out the events of the world that you find yourself in and your relationship with a human trapped inside of a robotic body. You wake up on the floor of a yurt with some of your memory wiped out. You don't remember why you're on the floor, all you know is that something happened. There are details and feelings that you no longer really have up inside your brain space. For example, your character doesn't know if where you wake up is actually his home, but he feels some kind of familiarity with it. You do remember that you need to feed your pet, and the game spends the first handful of moments teaching you about the kinds of puzzle solving you'll be doing while also managing to make the entire experience atmospheric. I simply love the first series of events. You'll spend a decent chunk of time digging through your yurt trying to find objects for cooking, and then you'll step outside with a vague guide of find the thing near the lake that's outside, kinda nearby. Clever area design does a few brilliant things here. You step outside and the first thing you see is a lake, though you will need to figure out where the thing you're looking for is in relation to the lake. Cradle doesn't guide you or hold your hand beyond telling you to go to the lake. And I really like this because your character has rough amnesia, so why would he just know where exactly the fruit you're looking for is? There are a few other examples of this point being driven home very early on in the game, but you'll have to see those for yourself. In some cases, things like this would just be too vague or seem really intimidating or even seem like artificial time stretching. In Cradle, however, I felt that it was very fitting. Your character, like I said, only has a vague memory of the area, and allowing the player to just wander really instills a sense of existing to the world. I mean, just look at this. You see those hills? You see them? This is the view from those hills. That's your home. Probably. Once you've found the fruit that you're looking for, you'll turn around and walk back to your yurt, and you'll see the next major area of the game, some kind of dome off in the distance. And again, this is another example of clever area design, because later on in some dialogue, the bright dome will come up, and you will instantly know where you need to head because, oh hey, it's the thing that I saw earlier. Awesome! Apart from the world design on a large scale, every single inch of Cradle is covered in detail. Strewn about the yurt are pieces of paper, pictures, and little doodads from a life unremembered, and it's simply beautiful. You can read pretty much every piece of paper in that place, and you'll find everything from simple cryptic notes with only a few words, to full-on guides, to reminders, to even a self-help book. And that's not even to talk about the other bits and bobs that you'll find lying around. There's just so much environmental storytelling going on that I don't have enough time to talk about it all. Once you finally actually get to talking to the weird robot thing sitting in the yurt, the plot kicks in ever so slightly. You get a goal, you learn things about the world and what's happened, and I just have to say that the detail that they've put into the explanations for events is simply remarkable. The voice acting is human and believable for both characters, and the work that Flying Cafe did on the robot's eyes is it's simply brilliant. It adds a whole new layer of humanity to the character. I haven't yet finished Cradle, but what I've seen so far I am very enthralled with. The world is amazingly believable, and I feel as though I actually exist within it. The music is top-notch, the visual style is gorgeous, and I just have this pretty good feeling that before the game is through, I'll probably be crying like a baby, and I cannot wait. You can get Cradle on Steam for about $15, and if you're into any of the stuff that I said above, then holy crap, you should just go and give it a go. Just go. That's it for this episode of Indie Bytes. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Be sure to send me any indie games you think I should check out, either in the comments down below or on Twitter. My handle is @forkh. I'll see you next time.